Hi Air Signs, these are your general collective messages for the month of November 2021. These are general and collective, so please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you feel like this reading does not apply to you or does not resonate with you, it's probably not your message at this time, so please don't force it to resonate, okay? Let's get started right away. We'll get one main theme for Aquarius for November 2021. To the Sea, beautiful card, Aquarius. Your number is 7. I think even Capricorn got this card. So, Aquarius, this month you're being advised to just go with the flow. Don't try to control things. Don't try to steer outcomes or steer things to move in a particular direction. You will also feel, I think, also a lot of healing for you happening this month, Aquarius. So spend time with water. Spend time with a water body if you can. Okay, some of you could also be traveling either overseas or to a place which is near the sea. Okay, so use that to your advantage. Use that to help you heal as well. Okay, also Aquarius, I feel like this month you will realize as you reflect that the way things happen in your life happen because they are meant to happen that way. Okay, there's a reason why certain things played out the way they played out. There was a higher there was a higher plan for that. Okay, and you will benefit a great deal if you stay in the flow this month, Aquarius. Nothing heavy, nice light theme. All right, let's get one thing you want to actively work on this month. New chapter. What a beautiful card. And you've got 6. I don't know what's happening today, but I'm getting goosebumps. All the cards, all the signs, their themes and what they want to work on are progression cards. So new chapter 24, number 6, and your card number over here is 6 and 7. Okay, so this is 6 and this is 7, so you're moving in the right direction, Aquarius. Focus on working on new beginnings. Focus on working on letting things go of the past. Okay, whatever you need to let go of, whatever endings, there could be some endings that happen for you in this month. Allow those endings to happen, allow those things to naturally leave. Okay, there could be some transformation also happening for you guys, I feel, and that's something that you want to work on as well, Aquarius, is allow that transformation or that change to happen for you so that you may begin again. You are definitely building something new this month, and you're being advised to do that also, and in that process please stay fluid, go with the flow, don't try to control. Nothing heavy, nice light themes. Okay, let's get one for Gemini. By the book. Gemini, this month don't do anything unconventional. This month don't ruffle the feathers too much. Your card number on this is number 11. Okay, so don't do anything unconventional this month. Go by the book, go by rules, go by norms, play by the rules this month. Okay, don't do anything out of ordinary. Much like Sagittarius, who also got this card, as well as I think Scorpio got this card as well. I know that Sagittarius matches your energy as the fire counterpart for you, in the sense of wanting to do things unconventionally, wanting to do things like just out of norm, out of ordinary. Okay, and that's great. I think it's nice to break norms, but this month, Gemini, you're being advised to just go with the flow, in the sense of do things which have been tried and tested. Okay, there is a reason why there are certain structures, even within the universe, even in nature, there's a certain structure, there's a certain framework that is followed and that's followed on auto mode, followed by plants, by trees, by the seasons, by animals. Okay, there's a structure and it is there for a reason. So you need to understand that this month, Gemini, that there are certain things, the way they're meant to be done, there is a reason why they're meant to be done like that. So this month you're being advised to just do it in that manner. Okay, don't go trying to look for too many new things or new approaches, or just unconventional things or rebellious things. Don't do that this month, Gemini. Let's look at one thing you want to actively work on. Free spirit. I got number 13 on it. Okay, you want to actively work on freeing your spirit, freeing your soul. What is it that is binding you down? What is it that is pulling you down? What is it that is pulling your energy down? Work on that. Okay, work on experiencing your energetic being, which is free at all times. Okay, it is a physical body that is bound. Okay, so work on experiencing yourself as an energetic being, because in that there is limitless potential. So you want to work on any beliefs or any ideas or any notions that you have, either about yourself or your environment or people in your life, whatever it is, that bind you down. Those are the things that are pulling you down. You need to work on releasing those so that you may experience freedom again. Freedom in thought, freedom in speech, freedom in the heart, freedom in action. Okay, so that you may experience that again. Alright, and in that process, don't do anything unconventional. Just stick to the rules for this month. Okay, nothing heavy over here as well. Let's look at one theme for Libra. All that glitters. Libra, and your card is 16, so number 7. Okay, so Libra, you might get attracted to a lot of things that could be shiny and that could look really, really great from far. Now, whether they retain that glitter and that glamour and that shine as you come closer, that remains to be seen. That is a question you need to ask yourself, Libra, this month. Okay, also you might be very superficial this month, Libra, so you want to work on that as well. Okay, you might be trying to put on too much of a glamorous act or too much of basically putting on a mask as well, who you may not be at an authentic level or at a deep level, Libra. So if that's happening to you, you need to take a check on that. You need to ask yourself why you're doing that. Okay, what is it that you lack within you at a deep level that doesn't allow you to attract what you want in your life? Why is it you need to put on this mask? Where is that coming from? You need to ask yourself that. Okay, Libra. On the other hand, you could be somebody this month who might be chasing things things that look, or people that look, or situations or circumstances or events that look very shiny and glamorous and glittery and which is really great from the outside, but whether they are like that on the inside or not, that you will never know. Okay, so remember that old saying, all that glitters isn't necessarily gold. Okay, Libra, so it looks like that's going to be your month your theme this month. So some work on your part this month, Libra, you need to do. Alright, let's look at one thing you want to actively work on. Okay, self-worth. What did I say? Why are you wearing a mask, Libra? Where is that coming from? Number over here is 27, is 9. Okay, so you want to work on your self-worth. So why is it you're putting up all this, trying to show all this? Okay, what is this going to achieve for you, which you can't achieve just by being your authentic self? This question you want to ask yourself, Libra, this month. Okay, what is the superficiality that you have invited, or you have built on in your life, or in this month at least, and why are you doing that? So yeah, like I said earlier, Libra, this month for you looks like work. Okay, so maybe a little bit work for Libra, maybe Yeah, just putting your head down and going with the norm this month for you guys, Gemini, and freeing yourself of some burden. So some fair partial amount of work, and Aquarius for you. New chapter transformation happening, so some work for you as well this month, although if you stay fluid, I think it should be easy. Okay, let's look at your present energy. I'm getting started with tarot now. Four of Wands, so stability, structure. Okay, building something new. And for some of you, this is your present energy, so it looks like you want this. You want more stability, you want more structure in your life. For some of you, this could also be, you could be celebrating something in your house. Okay, but this primarily looks like it's around your immediate environment, your home environment. Okay, so let me do one more clarifier. Flying out, Eight of Wands. So okay, I think for some of you, you want this structure, this stability, this new foundation, this really solid foundation, especially in your home environment. Okay, or especially in an environment which is close to you, and you want that rather swiftly. You want that to happen rather swiftly with the Eight of Wands. Hold your horses though. So there's a whole lot of fire happening for you guys, air signs, right now in your energy. You want swift action, or you are in the process of swiftly doing things, getting things done. Just make sure you're staying grounded in this process. Let me do one more clarifier for the Eight of Wands. Okay, Queen of Athames, this is your card. Queen of Swords, so this is your card. Okay, so there's a whole lot of mental activity, as well as swift action being taken. I think there's also a whole lot of clarity about where you want to move, where you want to go going forward, what direction you're moving in, and how to bring this stability, this more structure, and more a sense of more solidness in your life. So I feel like there's a whole lot of clarity that has come in for most of you, at least. Okay, you're also being able to, I think, see things for the way they are right now. So good energy to be in, present energy to be in. Stay in this energy, except that make sure whatever actions you're taking, just make sure they're not just all too impulsive or too swift. Ground them a little bit. Okay. All right, let's look at what is supporting you. Eight of Pentacles here. What did I say? Make sure you ground stuff. So you've got the Pentacle energy supporting you, you've got Earth energy supporting you. So what will support you is you just putting your head down and working diligently. Okay, mastering yourself. So do your work, do what needs to be done. Don't faff around too much. Don't expend energy where it's not required. That will help you a great deal. Okay, we do one more clarifier. Lady and the Lord. And this is your card, Gemini. The Lady and the Lord. This is the Lover's card. So your energy is already here, Gemini. Okay, so what is supporting, for some of you, what is supporting you is also there is a connection that is helping you to be focused and just work on mastering yourself, mastering your skill. Okay, so there is somebody, some connection. Now this can be any kind of connection, all right. So with the lovers, usually it has a romantic interpretation, but I always see the lovers as any relationship or any bond which is based on pure, authentic, innocent love. Okay, and that you can experience with anybody. It does not necessarily have to be with a lover. Okay, so for some of you, this could be a love relationship which is helping you, which is supporting you to keep your focus. Okay, and for some of you, there's just could be a relationship which has a really deep bond, which is supporting you to do your work and do the efforts, put in the efforts that you need to put in, so that you're able to bring this stability in. Okay, so this is great energy. So this is great energy supporting you. Let's look at what you want to actively work on. Ten of Athenes, your energy again, Ten of Swords. So you want to actively work on, make sure you're not betraying anyone, make sure you're not backstabbing anyone, okay? And at the same time, make sure you're self-preserving, okay? So don't burn yourself out so much in the quest for this stability or this, this solid foundation that you want. Don't burn yourself out so much that you have no energy left, okay? So make sure you do that. I'll just get a clarifier for that. Okay, beautiful cards, air signs. So you've got the Tower card, which is the Wild Hunt, and then you've got the Green Man, which is the Fool in traditional tarot. These are two beautiful cards to get. So what you want to work on, air signs, is, yeah, and especially under your, as a clarifiers under your Ten of Swords, what you want to work on is just cut out weak foundations, cut out things, situation, rather events or places or people or relationships which are built on a weak foundation, which are built on a falsity, which are built on lies or on deceit or on betrayal, or generally which have weak foundations, which are not built on anything solid. Let go of those, because there's a new beginning coming for you guys. With the Fool card, there's a leap of faith, there's a new beginning for you to start your cycle again. That can happen for you guys, so long as you work on letting go and just raising, if it means raising things to the ground as well, in terms of habits, in terms of thought process, in terms of behaviors, whatever they may be, things that are not working for you, things that have a weak foundation, okay, things that arise from negativity or things that arise from a toxic place. Those are the things you want to work on removing. So this can be external, so whether that's could be with people, could be with situations, could be with relationships. So remove those, because that's draining your energy. And on the other hand, this could be about you yourself. So your thought patterns, your beliefs, your habits, your behaviors, those which are built on a shaky foundation, those which arise from absolute emptiness with no substance in it about yourself, those you need to let go of, air signs, so that you can start fresh, okay? And already for you, you want this stability, you want this new structure coming in. So what's remaining for you to do is to do that, okay? So okay, some work to be done, air signs, for you guys. I think last month also you guys had some work that you needed to get done, but you've got great support energy for you, air signs, so nothing to worry. So long as you keep your head down, and like I said, don't be impulsive with whatever it is that you're doing. Make sure you put in the necessary practical work as well towards it, okay? Let's get one blessing from the gods and goddesses. Varuna, Lord of the Seas. These blessings are navigation of the seas, success in fishing. I don't know if you guys are going to go fishing, but if you choose to, especially you Aquarius, you will be able to catch some nice fishes. Forgiveness for transgressions. Increase in love between man and woman. Beautiful. Your lovers is here. So for some of you, this is definitely a love connection which is supporting you, and you will see an increase in that as well. And for some of you, this is this Tower and this, 10 of this betrayal that I told you. What you want to work on is forgive if transgressions have happened to you. Forgive those who have transgressed. If you are the one who has transgressed, ask for forgiveness and move on with your life, because that blessing is there for you with Varuna, the Lord of the Seas. Okay, so some work on your part, I think, this month. Air signs, you got 3 major arcana cards, so I think a lot of fated events also happening, unfolding for you guys this month. Nothing heavy, not majorly heavy though, depends on what you want to make out of this month now. Okay, so I hope that this helped you guys. Air signs, that is Aquarius, Gemini as well as Libra, and you guys have a great rest of November. I will see you guys next month.